Good morning, everybody. Hello, welcome. I got to make this one quick because I have class to attend. So I hope everyone is well. I am sipping on coffee. I don't know how y'all, let me know how you like your coffee. I've been trying to drink my coffee as black as possible lately, but I'm splurging a little. I've had heavy cream with a shot, well, 2 shots of sugar-free coconut syrup, and a shot of sugar-free pumpkin spice, and English toffee. And it tastes good. It tastes delicious. I'm not mad at it. So I hope y'all are, oh my goodness, y'all, I cannot communicate. It just seems that way. I hope you are all doing well. I wish you all well. I hope everything's going okay. But I hope today is a blessed day, So let's just get into this. So I chose from my Thera-Pets deck a card, and then we'll get into our tarot card. And so the Thera-Pets deck, it says, it's okay. It's okay to be afraid, but as much as you can, please try to act from love rather than from fear. It's okay to be afraid, but as much as you can, please try to act from love rather than from fear. So what does that say? What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? I like it because it's just a reminder. It's like, look, it is okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to, have fear-based things happen, but as much as we can, as best as we can, before we respond from a place of fear, let's try to respond from a place of love. So yeah, it is okay to be scared, but let me check this scared energy out. Let me check this afraid energy out before I, work with it, before I do something about whatever's going on. So yes, honor this fear, but I'm not going to allow fear to dictate how I choose or what I choose. So I need to be mindful of that. So I like that. What does it mean to you? Let me know. And then it's coupled with the Ace of Cups reversed. The Ace of Cups reversed. And that's why, we titled this Look to be Empowered by Your Emotions. So I think it's important for us to look to be empowered by our emotions and not fear them. Because again, you have the reversal, like the Ace of Cups reversed. We have all this like emotional stuff, all of this initiating type of energy that is all the emotion, right? And it's being poured out. And so that can be very overwhelming. That can be a little traumatic. It can be triggering for some because all of this, like these emotional experiences or these things are coming up for us. And it's a lot, and it feels like it's one thing after the other just being thrown at us. And it can be overwhelming. But when we recognize these two cards together, my internet did something weird, y'all. Oh, I hope I'm still recording. Oh my god, let me know. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can still hear me. But excuse me. For these things to I lost train of thought. Sorry. The Ace of Cups reversed. We recognize, like, okay, a lot of stuff, a lot of emotional stuff is coming up for us, and it is okay. Instead of like trying to bury it again, instead of trying to, not acknowledge it, and it's time. Like, oh my God, I'm so scared about these feelings that I have, these emotions that I have. They're a little much. I don't know what to do with them, but instead of judging them, let's look at them, let's process them, let's see them from a place of love. This kind of makes me think of people who are discovering like their sexuality. um, there are people young, people who are discovering who they are, and there are people who are, mid 40s and discovering now that they're able to, oh, slightly, it's a little better for us nowadays, but not always. It's a little better, but it's still pretty shitty for people like us, right? Or anyone. But people are discovering their sexuality, their sensuality. People are discovering who they are. And it can be very scary because there's a lot of like emotions involved, a lot of beliefs involved from other people, of upbringing, of religion, and all this other shit. And so now we're in a place that we can unpack that. And it seems once we unpack one thing, it just floods through. And so it's very overwhelming. It can be very anxious. And before we allow our fear to ride us and to override what we are thinking, what we are doing, it is important to take a step back, take a breather, and focus from the heart, focus from the love space, and allow ourselves to know that we deserve to be loved. We deserve to find emotional support. We deserve to find intimacy and connection, and to dig deeper in relationships. And I think it's also important to when we get into problematic relationships, we deserve to get out of those. And if we've been in problematic relationships, to not allow it to stain the future of our relationships. So sometimes we have to unpack that. It's like, instead of being fearful of getting into a relationship because of what has happened before, I can maybe, do some time and unpack these emotions and recognize that I want to allow myself to maybe think about getting into a relationship with someone I care for, right? So, that's what's being expressed a little bit. It's about our relationships. It's about choosing love and not fear. It's about understanding that these emotions that we're processing right now can be a little heavy and scary, but that's okay. Let's not act on these emotions or utilize these emotions to take action from a fear-based place until when we filter through our heart and understand them, and then when we're in a loving place, then take action. Hopefully that makes sense. But very simple this morning. I got to get to class, y'all. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. I'm interested to see how this may resonate with you and what you feel about it. So let me know in the comment section. I'll come back later and read them. But yeah, I got to get to class. So thank you again. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you all very soon. And one more thing before I leave. Let me know if you like me doing these on Saturdays, because I'm not sure. I have class on Saturdays early, so I'm not sure I get that much of a response on Saturday, so I might just go Monday through Friday. But let me know if you like them. I'll continue to do them, but I need to know what say you. I will talk to you later this afternoon. Be blessed.